All right, Rankin family, today we have the good fortune of looking at this beautiful J. Patrick Homes. This is the Auburn II. We have the good fortune of seeing the one in Artavia, which was the Falcon II, but this one had just opened up recently, and you know I want to get you folks access. Now, from the exterior of the property, absolutely love that we have this completely natural stone going into our covered front porch. You have a true 3-car garage instead of the tandem on the left-hand side, and the stucco on the exterior. We don't have any siding. I know some folks absolutely despise siding, especially in 2024, but it really comes down to personal preference. Now, going into our covered front porch, you do have this brick flooring. Now, keep in mind, this is the model house. They just opened this one up, and quite frankly, they have a total of 4 that are being constructed right now as we speak. So what you're going to notice is that if you want something like this, we go ahead and, act on this as soon as possible. But as soon as you walk into the foyer, you are going to have the 20-foot ceilings with the recessed lighting. You immediately notice the great room going straight ahead, but let's go ahead and take a look at the first bedroom. Now, the one thing that you're going to like in here, now I always say, this is a model home, really just to showcase the features that J. Patrick is accustomed to and can do on your particular property, whether you build from scratch or if you go ahead and purchase an inventory home. Like I said, right now, they're in the process of building this model right now. So if it's something where you want to take advantage, it'll be ready around the August, September timeframe. So definitely will get you taken care of. But you have the wood flooring inside that extends to the guest room. This is perfect. Look at the full bedroom set that you have, and it doesn't compromise any walkway. You still have plenty of space to walk around, get what you need done. Most of the time, like I said, folks will use this as a guest room. So really the possibilities are certainly endless. Now, this is gonna have a bathroom that's gonna be attached to it. You have the quartz countertops with the white cabinetry, black hardware, one of the most infamous, essentially just combinations without a doubt. Just folks love that. Now, of course, inside of our walk-in shower, we have the mosaic tiles with a nice little shower bench right there. And then it dips down a little bit so that way you don't have to worry about any spillage. Now, I know a lot of folks really love the zero threshold shower. If you're not familiar with that, you can just go ahead and do a quick Google search, and that way you can see what that is. But quite frankly, the zero threshold, or if you have the little lip right there, just eliminate any spillage, that certainly is okay. No big deal whatsoever. You just really want to make sure that you take advantage of whatever option that you choose to have in your particular home. Now, what you're going to have is you're going to have the great room connected to the kitchen. You have the clear story windows on top. Now, if you notice, the fireplace, it's floor to ceiling, natural stone, the exact same stone that we had on the exterior. So I love that little touch that they added in here. Now the 20-foot ceilings, it obviously continues over here. You have plenty of natural light. The one thing a lot of folks love is the sliders. So if you want to take advantage of the sliders, best thing to do is make sure you reach out so that way we can get you taken care of as far as that is concerned. Now, inside of our kitchen, we do have the stack cabinets, the white cabinetry. You have the oversized island and the pot filler. That's one thing folks don't pay attention to as much, but really once you have it inside of your home, you probably will never go back. It seems like such a subtle detail, but really extremely important. Now, on our island, if you notice, you have plenty of cabinetry. You even have your trash can storage right here. You have the brass handles throughout with the nice wood that everyone so much loves. You have your coffee bar area over there, stainless steel appliances, built-in stainless steel stovetop with a 5-burner stove, as well as a griddle, of course. And then that way you can go ahead and look in the cabinetry space that you'll have. Plenty. I love it. And another detail, of course, is the soft closing cabinet. So quite frankly, J. Patrick is one of those builders that is semi-custom. So if it's something you want to go ahead and, see their floor plan, one, and then maybe add or subtract to it, they're extremely accommodating when it comes to that. Funny story, I had a client a couple weeks ago. We had walked into a particular builder. I'm not going to say the name, but it was a very fantastic builder. And, you know, they were pretty set on it. They wanted to go ahead and take advantage of it. And then I was like, well, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple other builders. And J. Patrick was one of the first ones, and they never even knew they existed. And when they walked in, they were sold. So we're in the process of writing them a contract on a build over there. And, you know, quite frankly, just seeing this model home right here, you can really see the features stand out. Now, if you notice in our breakfast nook, we do have the picture frame windows, which really adds a lot of natural light. I know we talk about, you know, the window grids inside of there. Me personally, without the window grids, it really just stands out in my personal opinion. Now, if you can imagine just having all the family here at one time, opening up the sliders, everyone laughing, enjoying themselves, I don't think you would ever regret it. Now, continuing along, this is going to be our primary bedroom. Now, you know, in some of the other models, they do have the exposed beams, but in here, you do have the bay window. So you have the little sitting area that you can take advantage of. Plenty of space inside of the primary. Look at that. Nice accent wall. That's a king size bed. You got two oversized nightstands, beautiful chandelier. And look at that. Now, I know some folks would probably want a quick access door to your backyard, but quite frankly, in here, you really don't need it. But if you do, we can certainly talk about the accommodations that you can make inside, really just some changes, subtle changes, nothing major. And that's what I always say. If you want to take advantage of a particular builder, make sure you don't compromise, especially at certain price points like this. You don't want to have to say, well, you know what, I can live with that, if you really don't have to. But this is going to be our ensuite. Look at this, extremely elegant, nice. And like I said, they just opened up, so you're noticing a lot of the beautiful features, the furniture, the decorations. Absolutely love it. Now we have a full-size walk-in shower. Look at this, dual waterfall shower heads. You have the privacy glass on top, but you do have our rectangular soak-it tub inside of our shower. Now, I know some folks are fans of it, some folks are not. Really just depends on your personal preference. I know I got a comment recently. Someone said that they felt like it might be a hazard, you know? So I could definitely see that. I guess you could put, you know, maybe a waterproof mat inside of here to go ahead and prevent yourself from falling, but plenty of space. You don't have to worry about that. The one thing you want to make sure is that you don't run out of hot water too fast. You might be in here for 30, 40 minutes. But of course, you got your his and her sink with the quartz countertops. Now, you don't have the mirror frame, but quite frankly, I think it just looks extremely sleek without it. Honestly, I think it looks better without the mirror frames, even though I'm a huge fan of it. Of course, you have a nice little closet right here. And then if you notice, even the flooring, you have the herringbone style flooring inside of the bath. Now here's going to be our closet. Going around here, you do have the little nook area where you can go ahead and store things if you wanted to. And like I said, if you want more changes, more space, you can certainly do so. I mean, quite frankly, 4,600 square feet, you're really going to see the space in here. Now I can see most folks would most likely want a his and her closet. That's certainly understandable. I'd probably do the exact same thing. But you have your toilet area right here. But I love the tile, love the wood flooring extending here. Love the spacious look. Absolutely stunning. Now, of course, this is the model home. So like I said, and I always like to repeat that, so that way you don't, get disappointed or something of that nature if you end up going into an inventory home and it doesn't look quite the same. Of course, they dress it to the nines. You can see that without a doubt. Now, right over here, this is going to be our garage area. Of course, you have epoxy flooring. Now, that's what I was talking about as far as a true, the garage. If you notice, all around here, look at that. So you have the third bay over there. This will be a 2 bay for a total of 3. Plenty of space. You don't have to worry about it. And if it's something where you wanted to go ahead and maybe possibly add a mud room, I know a lot of folks love the mud room. We could see about your options as far as that. And like I said too, this is just a certain floor plan. There's like 15 floor plans that you can take advantage of, or at least find out which one fits your needs. So just going in here, maybe you want, the garage on a certain side, or maybe you want a bigger primary bedroom, or maybe you want a smaller one, quite frankly, depending on your family size. You may not need all this space. And if that's the case, no big deal whatsoever. So we'll start on this end right here. What you're gonna have is the media room, game room combination. So starting back here, look at this. Absolutely stunning, perfect for gatherings. I mean, downstairs alone was perfect for the family, but look at this. Look at that, our natural stone again, 2-story balcony as well. Before we continue, let's go ahead and take a look. Now, if it's something where you don't want any rear neighbors, maybe you want a green belt back there, or a retention pond, or a lake view, which would probably be the best bet, you can certainly take advantage of that as well. But look at that. Can you really get much better than that? Love it. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the siding back here. I would probably add the stucco back here, but obviously I'd love to hear your thoughts. Wow. All right. So continuing along, of course, like I said, this is the game room, media room combination. The natural stone extends up here. You could use this as a media part. Obviously, you have an entertainment center that's built in. Most folks would maybe add just a projector or something of that sort. And then, of course, if you wanted to maybe possibly black these windows out or block them off, so that way you don't have to worry as much about, the sun hitting the screen, you certainly have that option. Now, I love the fact that we have a powder bath up here. From the standpoint of entertaining guests, really don't have to walk too far. Now, the one thing I could see being a challenge is that, if you had to be in the bathroom a little longer than normal, it might be a little awkward walking out here to all the family. But no big deal whatsoever. Let's go ahead and go to the next bedroom. Here's our next bedroom. Look at this. Almost like another primary, like a secondary primary, just because of this space. Look at that. So that's a king size bed, 2 oversized nightstands, a dresser. You can even add a desk right here without compromising any room. But the one thing I love about this is, look at this. So you have one closet here, right? And then you actually have a second closet on this side. So how funny is that? Like another his and her closet. So this could be utilized as a secondary primary if that's what you want to take advantage of. You have the shower tub combo with the tile shower surround, quartz countertops in here with the black hardware and the white cabinetry again. Now in here, you possibly could add a mirror frame, but it's not that big of a deal. So continuing along, you do have the carpet inside the bedrooms. That's fantastic. Kind of lightens the cushion as far as folks walking around in here. No challenge whatsoever. But look at this. And you're really seeing where this 4,600 square feet is coming into play. Because sometimes, we see something that's 3,200 or 3,300 square feet and you don't have a ton of walk room. So loving this so far. You have a full-size walk-in closet again, and you're definitely gonna have walk-in closets in every single room. You're not gonna have to worry about that. And then it's gonna have a full-size bathroom attached to it again. So lower ceilings inside, but no big deal whatsoever. This is gonna be the secondary bedroom, so you're not really having to worry about that. We have our chrome lighting fixtures again. Now we have the black cabinetry, the black hardware in here. But just look at that. You don't worry about having the full bedroom set. Sometimes folks go to, the furniture store and wonder if all their furniture will fit. Obviously in here, you don't have no challenge whatsoever. So going across the bridge right here, this is gonna be where we entered in the front of the property. Plenty of windows for more natural light. Go into our not last, but second to last bedroom. You have your LED ceiling fan in here, large size windows again. This is a queen size bed, 2 nightstands just for reference of the space inside of this one, but you don't have to worry about that. So I love they put this little indentation right here to put your dresser in here. This is gonna be a Jack and Jill bathroom. Very sleek, very minimalist, recessed lighting. So here you have your full walk-in closet. Now, some folks would rather have the closet inside the bedrooms instead of having to go to the bathrooms itself. But really, I don't see any challenge with that. I think that's perfect. Shower tub combo. Now, really, this is the best combination, in my opinion, without a doubt, with the shower surround, the black hardware in your shower tub combo, and the window. Love it. Just look how elegant that looks. Little linen closet or your towel closet that you need, and the exact same setup as the previous. And I'll make sure just to open every single door. We have a kind of a general idea, but I really just like to open up every square inch. And then of course right here, your final bedroom. You have your window nook over here. That's one thing that's different. We haven't seen that in the other bedrooms. This one has built-in storage. Look at that. Built-in storage that you have. Nice oversized window. Now, I know, I mean, even over there, you could easily access the roof, but if you have little children, you know, most times you probably have the alarm set up inside of the house, so you don't have to worry about the little ones going outside and, you know, being rebellious just for safety issues. But queen size bed again, 2 nightstands, and look at that. On both sides of the ends, you have plenty of space. So quite frankly, this is probably the best model that I've seen from J. Patrick. Of course, there's another one that was out in Sienna that folks absolutely loved. But that was on a 90-foot lot. For the square footage that you get in here, I think it's plenty of space. Now, the one thing I know some folks would say, you know, maybe I would take that away is the support beam, but without a doubt, support beam, you know, it supports the house. You don't want to really worry about your house falling apart for the most part. So I think it's a necessity, and I think it's so minimal that you really don't have to worry about it whatsoever. Now, in our covered backyard patio, we do have the extension. So we have an extended area over here. You have a quick access door. So if it's something where you wanted to possibly extend this outwards a little bit, you can certainly do so. Or if you like this extension over here where the family can come out here and just hang out. You got your built-in grill with your sink, built-in wood burning fireplace as well. Love it. And just look at this. Wow, absolutely fantastic. You really can't get much better than that. I mean, you had everything that you would possibly need inside of a house, in my opinion. I mean, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If there's anything else that you would change about it, I don't know if I would, but I think it had everything you'd possibly need. Let me know. But other than that, family, that was the beautiful J. Patrick Homes. And then, of course, the infamous study that you have in J. Patrick. Now, this is a T-island. Don't pay attention to that, but plenty of space for an L-shaped desk that you can take advantage of without a doubt. All right, Reiki family, hope you absolutely love that beautiful J. Patrick Homes. Let me know in the comments what you folks thought about it. If you want more information about this plan or any plan that I showcase, reach out to the information below, and I'll see you folks on the next property tour.